Hello, Aquarius. Happy start of the week because today is Monday, July 20, 2026, and you may have been absorbed in everything, observing things in a rather abrupt way, and likely your downtime hasn't been all that extensive. This may have been influencing your emotions a bit, since you're probably going through a moment in life when everything feels a little out of order, or at least off-kilter. There are things you'd like to resolve, things you'd like to fix, things you'd like to put into perspective. You might even find out about something today that you won't like at all. That's Neptune at work again. But remember, sometimes not everything turns out the way you want, and definitely not all at once. In light of this situation, you need to know that nothing can stop you from enjoying favorable circumstances, and then going all out to fix or resolve every single thing that might come along to challenge your remarkable problem-solving abilities. Abilities I've always told you are truly extraordinary, because you've always had a prodigious mind. Keep your well-being completely intact. A mind that's in a state of calm will be your most powerful weapon for succeeding in whatever you set out to do, and that's simply determination. Nothing more, nothing less. Always remember that it's you who's shaping the path you choose to walk. Even though there are things beyond your control, free will remains very much in effect. Now let's get into the specific details for love, health, work, and your lucky numbers and fortune for this week. In terms of health, you'll realize that going to the gym or doing a bit more exercise than usual isn't just a routine. It's simply an extension of all the movement you can easily incorporate into your daily life. This is because you'll likely find yourself joining groups focused on outdoor activities, going for walks, or engaging in strength-building exercises or plenty of dynamic movement. Sometimes, going out to dance, or even dancing at home, can be the most complete workout you do all week. You might just find that these are exactly what you need. Activities where you're surrounded by active people who mirror how you truly feel, full of energy. And most importantly, step out of your routine for a bit, because lately it's been a little too predictable. That's absolutely true. Saturn has made your days feel a little too straightforward, like they're missing a spark, a little bit of excitement. So go ahead and do something fun that also gets you moving and burning calories. If you're working on your job, focus on keeping everything consistent in terms of action and thought. Everything needs to be in sync, balanced. Your work life may start to unfold with a wide range of energy, and this will mean you'll have to go through some gray clouds. You'll truly feel them as negative toward your goals. It might be quite challenging, but you've managed to gather enough energy to face head-on everything that comes your way. The challenges, well, at first might give you a bit of a shock or a small twinge of fear, but in the long run, you'll find courage and draw a powerful lesson from it all. Even though it's true that those first moments are a bit destabilizing, you must remember that within you isn't just anything. You carry all the experience you've built through past achievements that continue to drive you forward into the future. You're getting closer and closer to accomplishing something truly great. The projects ahead won't be easy, but you'll definitely be able to bring them to life by drawing on all that strength embedded in your perspective. And really, that's a great quality because clearly you enjoy working in peace. You like things to be done right. You dislike any awkward situations, and you're not fond of sour faces or any lingering bitterness around you. So in that regard, well then, if you're looking for work, a great sense of satisfaction will be waiting for you very soon. And it won't just be because you've solved any financial problems that may have been cropping up, but also because you'll finally have landed the professional growth you've been hoping to achieve. Let's just say, in the end, everything adds up, everything comes together. If you've been actively searching for work for several days or even a few weeks now, all that accumulated effort will finally come to light. So you're going to reap what you've been sowing. As far as your financial situation goes, you'll have every single piece of the puzzle laid out on the table, and all you'll need to do is put them together in the right order. This is a metaphor. Of course, the money matters that have been causing you conflict or worry for some time now will finally be resolved, because everything is starting to open up so you can land that thing you've been longing for, the peace of mind that comes from being on top of your daily affairs. So keep searching, and you'll find something that will feel like energy. But don't forget that money itself is energy. In short, if an idea comes to you now that you might have dismissed just a few weeks ago, don't rule it out. Maybe at first it seems a little far-fetched, but keep turning it over and over and over. Suddenly you'll say, "Hey, actually, this might make a lot of sense, and maybe that's exactly the angle you should take, and it could turn out there's real money behind it. Hey, you never know, this could really come in handy." Make a note now of the lucky numbers and fortunes that are going to be with you throughout this week. Look, you're ruled by the 17, the 24, and the 32. Play them throughout the week and may you have tons, and I mean tons, of luck. And when it comes to love, it's possible that for some time now, a thought has been racing through your mind that you want in some way, well, to revive your relationship, especially with someone you've been with for a long time, or better yet, a long-term partner. It's as if you're feeling something deep down, if you'll pardon the redundancy, that you want to give your relationship a deeper meaning. You're likely wanting to make structural changes, say, for example. So this unfolds in stages. You're a couple, but you're not living together yet, so you might be seriously considering moving in together. You're already living together and have been wondering whether or not to have a baby, so now you're probably starting to think about that more seriously. You haven't gotten married yet, so you might be thinking about tying the knot. Let's say it's like moving up to a higher level. So it's as if you're awakening a force, something that sounds to me like the scene in the movie where something inside you wakes up, and you're suddenly tapped into a truly fascinating vitality within. Don't be surprised if, in your decisions, you start causing a complete turnaround in how you approach the relationship. What matters most is that as long as there's communication, because Mercury's hanging around a bit distracted, which can make you totally clear in your own mind but struggle to express it well. So your partner might not get it. So especially today, if you feel like doing something different, tell your partner. Suggest it. And listen, through communication, everything will begin to take on a much more positive, much more powerful, and above all, practical direction. Passion will also be something that won't go unnoticed or slip under the radar. So, hey, that's always a bonus. If you're single, don't take anything personally during this period. Someone will seem pretty indifferent toward you, but there's likely some hidden feeling behind all of it. Maybe they're just hiding it. You'll need to use your clever ways of approaching things if you want to figure it out on your own, or just wait for time to do its own work. And as for energy, today your energy is extremely high. You'll feel a kind of total revitalization of your senses and your overall mood, truly savoring every stage, every moment of the day. You might feel a slight dip in energy at some point, needing to rest, but you'll come to realize this energy isn't just physical, it's also spiritual. The positive situation you need to strengthen today is that you must see things through fresh, new pathways. If something doesn't appeal to you, or you don't feel satisfied, you'll simply move on to something else. And this will lead to a truly fantastic victory, because it will trigger some spectacular situations that will bring you great joy. On the downside, be careful, because if someone isn't satisfied with your goals, you can simply pay attention to the suggestions that come your way, and this applies in any area of life. But don't let anyone's opposing opinion completely change your plans. You must stay firm, because that's exactly why you have your own personality. That said, learn along the way what people tell you, what you observe, and what you see, because there's no need to be stubborn or close-minded toward some suggestions that might float around. You never know. And if anything, keep in mind that you must avoid getting stuck in your own thoughts, stay in constant evolution, and look at things from a slightly more open perspective. For students, you'll be focused on that subject you haven't quite mastered yet, and after several stressful moments, you'll finally succeed. Don't worry, those rewards will come faster than you imagine, and everything will flow smoothly. So if lately you've been feeling a bit overwhelmed because you're not quite sure how your studies are going, absolutely don't magnify that feeling of stress. And as for compatibility, today is a wonderful day with these 3 signs. First of all, with people born under the sign of Virgo, you have a wonderful day filled with a fantastic feeling, especially when it comes to tackling any kind of discussion, debate, or project you might be working on together. Second, with people born under the sign of Libra, you have an amazing day marked by a sense of camaraderie, never better said, and especially a strong drive to get things done step by step. You won't feel like rushing through things. Instead, you'll want to do them right. And third, with people of your own sign, you have a fascinating day. The truth is, creativity is skyrocketing. You're in strong agreement on many things, and that naturally builds great trust and a really positive feeling. So congratulations. On the downside, you might experience some kind of argument or emotional distance with someone born under the sign of Gemini, but you know it's only for today, and only if you end up arguing. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. See you tomorrow, Aquarius.